In today's video, I present you with my review on the Ruffy in the Riverside demo. Right from the start of the game, you're treated with a character who looks like an Ewok who loves to laugh, while his hands seem to fidget uncontrollably, as if he is about to take off into the air, or maybe he just really needs to use the bathroom. This is the type of small detail I think you may find charming, even if a little different, and although it's cutesy, and screams this is a game for a 5-year-old, you'll quickly discover the opposite. This game is packed with personality, taking you back to the days when adventuring wasn't about showing off the latest RTX capabilities or how fast your processor was, but having fun in a very simple way with big blocky polygons reminiscent of the N64, just without the blurry textures. Another callback to the days of the N64 is something called billboarding, where the characters and some world objects will constantly face the camera, even when changing positions. There are so many Nintendo 64 games that will do this, but a well-known example is Super Mario 64's trees. Billboarding was often used to cut down on memory constraints due to hardware limitations. Here, it's a nice visual reminder of just how far we've come with what PCs and consoles can do. The world is very colorful and comes off as something out of a storybook, complete with what looks like hand-drawn characters and similar scenery. It's a very welcome aesthetic that's easy on the eyes, and something I can appreciate simply because it's not every other game out there. It's also a big hint that someone certainly took their time with this artistic approach, as I imagine this is very time-consuming, especially if done by hand. Ruffy has the unique ability to absorb different types of elements from things found in the game world, and swap them out, changing the original form of an object into something that will help in solving puzzles and open up new areas to explore. I like this ability, it's very easy to pull off. However, you do have a meter that indicates how long you have to be able to use whichever element you've absorbed. I imagine this is something that will require you to solve puzzles in a timely fashion at some point during the full game. I can see this being a thing if going from one point to another before the meter runs out. Perhaps having to pour one element into another object so as to not lose it along the way in order to meet a goal. During a multi-swap, which is when you press and hold RT and LT on your controller, you can pause the meter, giving you some time to think about what you would like to do. I believe this will also play a part in how you proceed with puzzles and exploration in the full game. This, of course, is just speculation, but something I'm sure will most likely happen because it just makes sense. I'd be surprised if I'm wrong. Ruffy also has a little buddy named Pip, who will aid in short glides from higher places, preventing you from meeting your doom should a situation arise. Again, I'm just guessing here, but I think there may be the possibility that gliding won't be Pip's only ability when helping Ruffy out of a jam. But if I had it my way, I would like to see both characters gain the use of different abilities throughout the game's progression. It would certainly keep the game from becoming stale and make the experience much more enjoyable. The world map seems to be a decent size, at least from what I can tell. But then again, I can't say what is shown so far is all that there will be. So here's hoping to a long adventure, and many more worlds to explore when the game releases. With all that is presented here, I'm fairly certain that this is going to be one of the best offerings available for those people who simply want to revisit the days where adventuring was just fun, while avoiding the overcomplicated idea of what a retro-inspired game should be. So far, I'm feeling pretty good about this game, and will more than likely pick it up for a full review when I'm able. It should be a blast. The Ruffy in the Riverside demo is now available on Steam, if you're interested. This is Random Battle signing off, and until next time, stay random and Battle on.